Ray, who's on the line here? Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Who is?
This is a boss jug, man.
Oh my God, Gnarly.
Angelo Vecchiarelli.
How you doing, buddy? Ray didn't tell me.
I shot ya!
Rockin' Ray, man.
Hey,
he messaged me last night. He said, call in, man. I have no idea what's going on, man, but I've been listening all morning like I always do, bro.
Oh, man, it's such a surprise.
I told you I was going to
and
get
an
you
honor.
back today.
This is my buddy here.
I know that.
Gnarly Charlie, 102.7 Magic down in Miami.
Yeah, he's down south holding
How
it
you
together.
guys do, man? You guys have the best show on the radio every Saturday and Sunday morning. I always listen, dude.
Oh, you're the best,
Hey,
man.
Ange, tell him what we got him.
Oh, yeah.
But we're going to drink it for you.
Gnarly had some wine. Gnarly had wine. Just threw in front of me here.
Yeah, Ray, why don't you get to pouring,
Gnarly
buddy?
had wine. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it in the store. I said, I got to get this. It's Gnarly Head.
Yeah.
Everybody's a Gnarly Head down south.
You got it. Well, Gnarly Charlie does an excellent job. He's playing the 80s down there, right, bro? When you on again? Why don't you tell everybody?
I am on Magic in Miami, yes, on Friday nights from 7 at night till 3 o'clock in the freaking morning, man.
I wonder he was up talking to me last night at 2 o'clock.
It takes me all week to recover, man.
Boy, it sounds like the shifts we used to do at CCC.
It really does, yeah. The money's a little bit better, thank God, but
yeah.
But we did that like 7 days a week back then, though, Ange.
Oh, that was part of the job, man. I'll tell you. It's right?
We'll have to do a whole show and to talk about that someday.
Oh, definitely come up here.
Let's get Gnarly to do some puking for us.
Yeah. I trained these guys how to puke on the radio here now. So
I heard you do a show one day and you were talking about boss jocks, and I was on the floor laughing. It was so funny, man. You're talking about going through a drive-through at McDonald's. Oh, I'll have a cheeseburger, please.
Yeah. Remember Paul Sidney out at LNG?
I certainly do, yes. A 10,000 golden oldies. Yeah.
There it is.
Paul Sidney, WLNG, Pop Toast Peas.
And, of course, our good friend, our mentor, Rusty Potts, who he was our boss at CCC. He's living down here in Florida now, man.
On the West Coast.
He's like the king of the boss jocks, man.
Yeah, Potso on the radio, everybody. Or
Going
Rusty.
like a champ, everybody. Yes, absolutely.
We love them all, don't we? Right, Gnarly?
We do, man. I give you and beautiful Brenda credit, though, man. You guys have the most wonderful show every Saturday and Sunday morning. I love listening, man. I really do.
Well, we love to listen to you. Every Friday night there, you just take it away. And it's unfortunate. Some days we have to, DJ, and we can't hear you. But we'll certainly come home and turn it on. And you really know how to deliver them.
Well, I appreciate that. I give you guys shout-outs. Even when I know you're out and about. I know you did a gig this past Friday, but I gave you a shout, and you give me a shout every Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
In fact, my good friend is listening right now in Phoenix. June Crowley, you gave her a shout this morning. She got up bright and early. Like 7 a.m. her time, and she's up listening right now, and she appreciates the love out there in the land of the sun, man, and our Facebook friend out there, and
it's amazing what a network you can put together these days, huh?
Everybody loves you guys, man.
We love you too.
You guys are doing a phenomenal job.
Well, we got to get you guys together.
Yeah, definitely, Gnarly. Anytime, let us know. All right.
Miami's not too far away.
Yeah.
No, we'd love to get on 95 and crank on up there, and I'd love to do a show with you guys. It has to be a Sunday, though, because Saturday is a little bit early to get up.
I know
that.
that.
You go right from the show right to the studio here Saturday morning.
Yeah, he'd have to.
Yeah. I know that.
Yeah, I'd have to just get off the air and just head up there and catch a couple of Z's in your parking lot and come in and do it.
Then Ray will make you some coffee.
Yeah, my coffee. Forget it. It's mud.
You scared me to death earlier talking about those big old those ants. Those man-eating ants.
You ever see the movie The Ants?
Things have really.
Yeah, I did actually, man.
Oh, that was funny. We were talking earlier too. We both used to work the graveyard shift, if you will, at different stations. And,
oh my God, we used to have those rats out of the alley there, man.
Right?
Remember, next to a CCC out there on Asylum Street. Beautiful downtown Hartford, everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
11 Asylum Street, remember?
11, right next to a Bill Sabat Jewelers. Yes,
That's right.
Sabat, you have it. Remember that?
Yes. We're up
Yeah, and they had rats in the alley. Angelo will tell you that they had rats like the size of poodles that used to habitate in the alleys there, man. And
they
some of
moved
the
to New
all-night
York
jocks-
City.
Yeah, some of the jocks would park their cars in there, man. I never did. I wasn't brave enough. But,
Yeah.
I think Ange did, though, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
No,
yeah.
he's afraid of anything on the ground.
I'll tell you what, you could put a saddle on those things and go for a ride. But and I used to go. You get there, and at one point I was the news director there, and at 4:00 in the morning had to go in, and Cy would be up there and making sure I was on time.
Oh, of course, yes.
He'd be
Cy
sneaking around.
Dresner, our wonderful owner, chief engineer, chief everything. Yes, he was a piece of work.
Yeah,
And he lives about a half hour from me, by the way.
No!
Just don't give
In
him your
fact,
address.
I'd be happy to swing by and pick him up, and he could probably join us on the show some Sunday morning, Ange, if you'd like.
That would be great. Dan, you're overmodulating. Watch the board. Watch the meters. And he'd come in the middle of the show and he'd dump the whole thing, to take a meter reading, and he'd take the modulation off. It was
Well, I'm
amazing.
sure he'd bring along a screwdriver and make sure that all the levels are proper, in your studio there, and make sure everything's set right,
Yeah, I know. You got two turntables, right? In the middle, here you are at midday, right, in Hartford, Connecticut, and he comes in and starts taking apart one of them.
Of course.
What am I going to do here, So, luckily, I had Rusty in here, and he's behind me, queuing up the records. And well, those are great days. But you got to get up here. We'll talk about it. All right, Gnarly?
I would love to, man. Just give me the word, and I'll be there, man.
Always so good hearing from you. Thanks so much. It was a nice surprise, that's for sure.
Thanks, Gnarly.
Well, thanks to Rock and Ray for setting it up, man. I've been looking forward to it, and you and beautiful Brenda, keep up the great work. You guys are great entertainers, man, and keep rocking, man.
So are you. Listen in to 102.7 FM. Magic. Right, Gnarly
You got
Charlie.
it, man.
Have a good one, buddy.
Have a great Sunday fun day, guys.
Thanks, bro. Talk to you soon. Oh, wow, that was a nice surprise, Ray. Thank you very much. That was brought back a lot of memories. Okay, back to Stacy.
All right, guys. Yeah, we had Lily and Sam in yesterday to talk about the Vero Beach High School